October 4, 2025. I want to recording and tell you what's going on with this to move from this place to another place. And as I am disabled, I can't do anything on my own. I need to pay people to move my belongings and to clean up my home. And it's much money. It's money that I don't have because I have the lowest retirement. I'm sorry that I say that all the time. It's not a curse in that way that you see it. It's that I knew already for about 23 years ago that God have placed me here on earth to test people what they are doing when they hear about me and when they most in the United States that I was so homeless, and I walk around and those white people that did that in I was most in Virginia Beach area in Virginia. Most of those white people that had nothing and walk around, they came sometimes into this feeding place for homeless, and they eat and walk away very quick in the morning, and because they have been working the whole night, giving their body to people that want to pay for to have their bodies. So that was that kind of people that come in, and they were rare, these people, white women that come in, and there were not any white men that eat in this place. It was black people, black men and women, most men was it, and I was walking around to all kind of churches and asked for help, and they didn't know what I can understand, that they didn't know what they should do with me, because God was sending me to black churches. I was for a little while I was in a mixed church, but most of the time I was in total black churches. There was no one that was white in their skin. It was only me, and of course I know that today that those white women that they know about was selling their bodies. So who was I that walked into their church? And it happened that black women go angry at me because I was entering into black church, and they say I didn't belong there because my skin was white. And I come to learn that it's very much against white people also. It's not only black people in the United States that have hard to live their lives. And it was white women at my job at September 11 in 2001. It was women that they refused to work with me. But those black women, they were working with me. So it was against me. White women were against me because they knew I was from another country. And the terror attack was seeing like anyone that was coming from another country was the terrorist. And I'm very thankful for that today. It was hard in that time, but I'm very thankful for that, because I needed to learn very good American way to talk. And so I did that very quick, and after maybe 2 years, they were only wondering where I was from in the United States. They thought it was what they could hear when I was speaking was like a dialect. So they asked where in United States I come from. And there were some black women in the shelters that asked me to write for them because they couldn't spell English, so American language. So it was so very strange for me that I, as a Swedish woman, should help them to write papers down in papers and write letters and this kind of things. So I was not very much with the white people in the United States when I was homeless. And I was most living in on that east coast of the United States. So it was, I was thinking today that I should maybe tell you my telephone number because we have a program in Sweden that's called a switch, and where we can send money through the telephone. But I read about it just now, and that it doesn't work because it's those that is sending money, they need to have a Swedish bank account to do it. So that doesn't help so much to do it, because in Sweden, I think they can find out my telephone number anyway. And so it was not that way to get help from you. It is to go to the bank and talk in the bank about sending money to me, and I have write it up in many recordings for the number to my account, bank account, and it's a long row of numbers, but maybe I am going to tell you the number if you can't see it on the back side of this recording. And but it is something that happened. No one have sent me any support money, and it seems like no one have overflow of money, so they can help me. But in that way, it's like God is cheering me up in that way that, that I could place this podcast on Storytel. And now I have at least 600 listeners every day. So that's a big church, a space church. I don't have any building called church. I have a gathering place that is for the spirits, but not a church. And I am not in a church, I have come to learn it after 25 years that I don't get any help from any church. So why should I go in there? And I have a good contact with God. And you know that in the last episode, God come through and talk. So I have a good connection with God, maybe better than in the daily news churches there is. Most people is coming there to check out other people and what clothes they wear and what they have done in the clubs and what they doing in their ordinary life. They are not there for God, really. It's more interesting for them to hear what other people have done in the week. So my way to connect with God is maybe better than theirs. I don't say that their church is bad, but I say I don't need to be in the church because I have God in connection with God. And I don't know the Bible, but when I need to know, I get the message from heaven. And it happened when I was homeless in United States. And sometimes I say something from the Bible to people, and they look at me surprised, and they say, "You are telling me that you have never read the Bible, but you're talking out from the Bible." And they couldn't understand that I could speak in English, American way, about what was in the Bible. But that was because I received it from heaven. And I did a test also once, how much I knew about the Bible, to be a bishop, to be a pastor in an American church, but I never become that because the devil was talking bad about me. But I was in a test to be a pastor in one place. I have been in many places to be pastors, and I am ordained pastor in the United States. But they were asking some questions from the Bible, and I was thinking, I can't answer of these questions. I don't know where it is in the Bible, and what it says in the Bible, and like this. And people in the United States, they could tell about the Bible. Young people, children, were standing in front of the altar and was talking from inside the Bible, like not. I was thinking they don't know really what they're talking about. It's only something they have learned because the pastor wanted them to talk in the church, so they have learned it from in themselves, repeating it from the Bible. So it was today. It was this. First, it was a sign that I should not be worried, because I got this on Storytel, and then so far have it only been from London, and then from Belgium, from their capital. Is it Brussels? I have been there many times because I have been to Holland also. We have driving around with our car when I was younger. So I have been there also on that big square, and I have eaten chocolates, all these things in Belgium. And it's only these two, so I don't know what's going on with other countries, but they maybe will come later on. And then I think there is other, because I get about 100 listeners from another platform, another part that like they are connected with Storytel. So it can be many that listen, but no one have sent me money. And it is hard to wait to get a solution of this problem, because I don't have the money. But I'm talking about this first sign I got. It was just when the church said that they didn't want to help me with money. Just when I had read it and talk about it in a recording, then suddenly there was a woman calling me and ask about how much money I get in my retirement every month. And she said, "Is it 54,000 per month you get?" She said to me, very angry, because it was something. Maybe it was money I asked for. And she, you are a millionaire, you don't need to get any funds from us. So I'd be shocked, and I told her it's like 5,400 euro or dollar per month. That is only really famous people up in the top in the society that get that. And so I say to her, no, it's not. I get like $450 per month in retirement, 450 euro per month in retirement, so 4,500 Swedish crowns every month. That is it. I don't get any more money than that. And that make me could live on it every month, but I don't have any money that I can save. And I can't handle extra bills that I have just now. I have 2 extra big bills. The rent for this place, because I pay the rent for my new place. And so I have double rent here in December month, when it's Christmas, everything going on. I am thankful in that way that I don't have any people. So it doesn't matter if I don't celebrate Christmas in December. I can maybe take it another month. And I don't have anyone to send any gift or something like that. So I'm thankful for that, because I am not going to have any money at all in December. And then is it the biggest bill is to move, and that is about 18,000 Swedish crowns. It's about 2,000 US dollar or euro to pay for them to take care of the move from this place. And so then suddenly it comes something to saying that we are working on to help you from heaven. It come a sign of it, because I got a mail from my landlord office, and they say there is a person that want to come in contact with you, that is the one that moved out from your new apartment. So I call up this person, and it was a woman, and a very nice woman. And she said to me that I have finished up my father's apartment, and she told me that her father was too old to live there in this apartment, so he needed to go to the elder care. So it was his daughter, and she told me that I'm wondering if you want to have something of this apartment that I don't want to take with me. I was first thinking that I should selling everything and get some money, but I have changed my mind. You know who changed her mind. Yes. And she said to me that if you want to have those things, then I can let it stay in this apartment. But I need to have your agreement so I can show that to the landlord, that you that those things that is in the apartment just now, that is to keep because you have agreed to let it stay. So there was some things that have taken place that give me hope that it will turn out to be good because God is with me. And it was these blinds in the windows that I got in this apartment also. I didn't need to pay for the blinds in all windows. So that was, and then she had, and it's like a protection for the window when it's too much sunshine. It's some electric roof of fiber that going out from the balcony and protect, so it's not be so very hot in the apartment, because this apartment is only on one side. It's not going through to the other side like this one have. But it will be okay when I have this electric roof to take out. And I become dry in my mouth. I need to take some water. And then it was one more expensive thing. And it was to washing clothes. I thought it did belong to the apartment when I was there and checked it out, but it wasn't. It was something I needed to buy, the washing machine. And this woman, she said it's pretty new washing machine that I bought to my dad, she said, and he don't need that. And I was thinking it could maybe stay in the apartment, so I asked you about it. So that means, of course, we can wash clothes where I'm going to live, but that is in like everyone washing clothes there. But now I'm going to move to a place where I have my own washing machine. It's not the landlord's washing machine, it's my own washing machine. So there was some money that she gave me in that way. And then she said, I have done everything in the apartment, so maybe you can move in earlier, she say to me, and she is going to ask the landlord if I can move in maybe 2 weeks earlier into the apartment. And that make me some relief that I maybe have money to move to another place, but I don't have the money to pay the rent for. But in that way I am already in the apartment at least. And then I start to get this kind of bills that will follow me, that I just have clean up. And now I maybe start over again with that. And that should be very, very sad, because God have helped me to clean out all these bills that was done when I was homeless in United States. And my passed away, my ex-husband and my own son make up those bills. So in those years I was in United States, I was in 3.5 years, and 1,200, those, in the Bible it says this woman had hard with the devil in 1,200, 800 years, like that. Not years, days. And it was exactly what I was in United States. I was there in 3.5 years before I could come back to Sweden. So that is about me, the Bible is talking about. If you understand it, it's not what I'm saying, because that's what it was when I was really out, had nothing, and could survive in 3.5 years. And so it's some signs coming up that the progress is on. It's something that's going on. And I am here to test you. And I know many of you don't have any overflow of money. But I know there is people that have overflow of money, because I got it when I told about that God wanted me to travel to Jerusalem in 2022 and 2023. And he wanted me to end up with Israel there for a 4th time. And that was, I remember now, it's coming. It's coming now in spirit that touched me. Because what I am going to talk about, he comes through and touched me. And it was this from the beginning. When I was in Sweden, before God come and talked to me in year 2000, there was things going on in the apartment. It was air that should not flowing around, and it was like I was touched around my face, like someone was there. And my daughter had been outside in the universe. She had been up in the air, maybe taken by a UFO, and she was crying and told me one morning that she had been out from our planet, and she saw the planet from a long distance, how it was burning, and she was crying because she thought she never should come back to our planet again, as it should be burned up. It should go away in a big fire. And maybe it's a prophecy that she had in that way. And so it was very much going on. And one night it had been, I was on internet, and there was in the night, and I was disturbed of many evil things. It was someone in a hood coming over my bed and tried to kill me, and I had to scratch inside that hood, and I realized that I couldn't scratch anything because there were no face. It was only darkness in that hood, and but I could come up from the bed and run out. And I was so scared. I didn't know what to do. So I was thinking that I should talk to people, because I had the internet, and there were always people online that I could talk to in that time. And so there were one person that was on internet. So I started to talk to that person on internet, and then he was saying that he was from Transylvania, there in Romania. There is like the book of the Dracula, and he say that, and I'd be so scared because I was talking to the devil. I was understanding that, and I'd be even more stressed of it. That's when the real stress was coming to me, and I was on internet still, but I didn't talk to that person anymore. And then it come a message to me on internet, and the man was Swedish, and he asked, "What's going on?" he say. I say, I sit here and I'm on internet and try to play some games here. And I talk like zero because I didn't want to tell what have happened. But he still was working, talking to me. He said, "What's going on with you?" And I understood. In some way, he know what's going on with me without I have say anything. So I say to him, "I think I can talk to you about it, that you will not think I lie or that you will laugh at me, but I will tell you." And I told him about that evil spirit that was in my home. And then he said to me, I can come home to you and help you with that evil spirit, he said to me. And I say to him, I need that now, I say to him. And I was thinking he can be in any place. And he said that I will be there in 10 minutes, he say. And I mean, what? And he said that I live in the same city as you, and I can come home to you. And it was about 1 o'clock in the night. But I was so scared, so I say yes. I go out and meet you, I say to him. And I was too scared to be scared, if you understand what I'm talking about. And my daughter was sleeping, so she didn't understand anything about it. And I lay a paper to her that I was out and what I knew about this man. So if I disappeared, that she should know what have happened. And then I will walk out in the night and met this man. And I go with him in his car to his home. And he said that that you have evil spirit in your home, and I can help you, but I can help you only for a short time. What I am going to do lasts about 3 months, and in that way that it will go worse first before it going down. It's going to be very angry that we are doing something here, you say. And I didn't believe in anything of that what he was doing and telling me. But I was, as I told you, so frightened. So he could do whatever. And it was, he had music, bash music. That is, the frequency of that music is going down to a spirit frequency, where they both meets, good and evil meets. And then he had like a program on his computer that was like waves that was going on, and I thought it was the music that was on. But later on, when he had stopped to playing the music, he said that those waves that you saw on the computer screen is what was around you, and it's showing up that evil spirit that you have, that is with you the whole time, and he's showing up in this way of these waves that is on the computer screen when I playing this music, he say. And then he showed me how a wave was up in the top, very aggressive, and then he said that I should sit on a chair, and then he was around me. He said that I needed to close my eyes and only relax. Of course, I couldn't do so much relax, but I tried to relax. And then he walked around me. I felt that he was walking around me, even if I didn't heard it, but I felt it. And then it was like a very, like a fire coming into my chest from him. And then he took me home, and he walked into my home with me, and then he told me where where the entry was for the evil spirit to come in, and that was just we had like an American fan up in the ceiling that was moving around, and he said it's coming from that the fan in the ceiling, he said to me, and walk into your home. He say that, but it will go away now for in 3 months. It's going away, he say, and it was much that happened in the bedroom of evil things. One night my husband wake me up and say, do you feel what kind of smell it is in the bedroom? He said to me, and I smell it also, and it was like someone have digging down to very old things, like someone have died and they dig it up, the dead body from wet soil, and that smell of wet soil and then a rotten tree. It was very strange smell in the room, but it was only that night. And then I have told you about that my husband and I was in the same place dreaming. We thought we were dreaming, and he was in that place, and I was in that like a gathering place, a bar. But I walk through the bar and I come to hell, and I saw how hell looked like, and I have talking about that in one episode. And then when I was in hell, there were some men it was one in a hood, and I was sitting outside the door to that bar I had going through, and he come very close to me so I could see into his hood, and there was like a green whirl past. It was something flowing in of green, very green, and he say with very kindly voice that I knew today that is the devil's voice. Oh, can you open a door for us? There were many evil spirits around me, and I was not afraid because I was taken there from God. So when God is doing like that, I have no fear. And he come closer, and I say, I don't have the key to the door, I say to him. And he come closer and closer, like he wanted to take me into the hood. But then suddenly I wake up because my husband was shaking me and say, I had a so strange dream, he said to me. And then he told me the same thing that I have experienced, but he never come out into hell. He never saw hell. And I will not tell that he maybe is in hell today. I don't want to say that, because it's not me to judge him. but he was evil. So it was the same we have experienced. So it was not a dream. We were both taken to that place. So it was how it started, the whole thing. My husband was in Texas because we had his daughter from Texas in Sweden over the summer, and he bring her back to Texas. So I was by myself when everything happened, and I always telling my boyfriends and my fiancés what's going on in my life. I have no secrets, but that was a secret I kept from my husband. It was something that I should not tell him about it. Of some reason, I don't know. But I could keep that secret. So he never understood what make me left him. I left him because God come and talked to me about my future, and my future was not laying in Sweden in that time, and my life was not to be married to a husband that was doing drugs and drinking alcoholic and those things. It was not my life to have children and take care of children and be a family. It was the meaning that I should not have any family like I have today. And it was for this reason that I was already 48 years old when God came and talked to me. And I have to learn very quick because time slipping away. Not only the Spirit touching me now, because he's saying this is important things. It's about time. He's talking about time to you. It's you heard the breathing, what he did to me. I don't know if he's coming in or he go out. It's the same breathing. And he is saying about time. Your time is slipping away. You think you are young and have your life forever. But talk to old people about time and hear how fast the time will go after about retirement time you have, and you should enjoy a time when you are free and don't need to work anymore, and suddenly you are there. The time is out for you. It's go very quick. He's saying that to you, and the time is slipping away for this planet. If people that was giving a free will, if they are not going to do any action and help you to clean up this planet from evil things, then is it time up? Is it time for those that doing some good to come with us? It's it's like what we call alien, but it's those that can see our planet from distance, from another planet, and they have telepathy here to me, and they can touch me because they can, they have told me that they can only think about to be here in my home, and they have this technique, so there is no limits for them. It's no obstacles. It's real clean road way to my home from where they are. They don't. The time is not there anymore because they are also living in one day. So there is no like the research of universe. They thinking in our planet's way to see things, but that doesn't exist on their planet. If they want to go, they only place it in their mindset, and they travel by that way. So they don't have any a body with them. It is spirit way. And when I have been in that way by myself, I can't see any body. The only thing is that I can see with my eyes, and then it is not that they are talking with their mouth to me. It's a telepathy way they talk to me, and I can see with my eyes, but I can't see a body on me. And I don't see them moving their mouth in speaking like we do here on Earth. So someone, I heard that you ask now, but they have some kind of mouth, but that is like a fan. It's to take in cold wind so they don't go so very warm. That he is saying that to me now. He explained for you why they have this mouth, but if you meet them, you will see they don't move that kind of mouth they have, and he's saying to me that those alien that you can meet, they don't even have mouth, because they have their those wind and cold wind coming into them in the neck, in the back, and so they don't have any mouth. I know some people have seen those that have no mouth, and that's why it's not the mouth. It's this world, this planet, to see it like that, because we have mouth and we move with our mouth. But it will be a time, he say, that you will not move your mouth, because you will be like us. He's telling you that is going to follow us. I am going to follow them as soon as they are here with their spaceship. And that's for you also to be prepared. They are not here to be evil to us. They are here to save us from evil things that is going on. But most of of all, they want us to clean up this planet so we can stay here on this planet. Make this planet be like how it is in heaven. They want us to do that, and that's why they have sent me here. But they will take me back if nothing happened. It just nothing happened just now. But it seems like something is going on that will take place, because I get some encouragement to stay calm and know there is a God, there is an afterlife that helps us. So thank you for listening, and God bless you.